Hey Bonnie, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be getting started here in just a little while. Thank you. So we're trying to work on a couple different things, and this one's kind of cool so far. This is just a countdown from YouTube. Right. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good morning to people on the West Coast. It is Tuesday, Tech Talk Tuesday. My name is Rob Rosera with Social Networking Professionals, and I am so happy you guys are here to join us today. I have a feeling we may have some tech issues today because the internet, for some reason, in our neighborhood has been in and out all day. I could see right now it's kind of choppy. So if it is, we may have to resume this a little bit later. But let me just see here real quick. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll give it a shot and see what's going on. So thanks to you guys. If you're joining me live, drop me a hashtag live. If you're watching replay, drop me a replay down there. And let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to just check a couple things real quick, but it looks like we are not streaming all that good. Let me see what we can do here. Make one little change, see if that works a little better. I don't think it's gonna. All right, we'll see what we can do, and hopefully this will work. Oh man. Nope, I don't think this is working that well today. Okay, we are gonna try one more thing here. All right, let's see if this works. Hopefully this works. We'll see what happens. If not, we will go ahead and try to restart it later. Anyway, so Tech Talk Tuesday is, if anybody has any questions at all about anything they're experiencing, let us know. Drop us a question, and we will totally go here and try to work it out. So video is fine on your end. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go with the fact that it's all working. If it gets choppy, let me know. Just drop a couple comments in there. But like I said, we kind of started this for people if people get stuck a lot of times and just don't know what to do. So I'm kind of fluent in a whole bunch of things. So I may not be able to answer your question exactly, but I will certainly do my best. We kind of do kind of everything here. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. So anything in this general realm, I can usually help out with. But otherwise, what we do is we kind of just go over some other tech stuff that's around. So I've had a lot of people comment a lot of times when I share my screen about what are all the my icons up on top. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to share my screen here. And so here's what my screen looks like. And when I'm talking about extensions and things, they're talking about these up top here. All right. So I use Chrome. I also use knockoffs of Chrome. I'm not really a fan of Firefox, but Chrome allows you to have these things called extensions, right? And extensions just kind of expand the power of what your browser can do. And you've probably seen a whole bunch of them out there, and there's a bunch of them that I use. The biggest one that I use almost every single day is this little one right here. It's called Video Speed Controller. And what this allows you to do is to speed up or slow down videos as you're playing them, right? And it's a humongous time saver. It's one of those things that until I started using it, I had no idea how much time I was actually spending watching videos. And what I can do is, let me see if I can actually show you what this looks like. If I play this video here, actually that's live. Okay, we're gonna play Francine's live video right here. And let me knock down the audio here. So what you can do is you can see that there's a little one right here, and then there's a couple of these little arrows, or a couple of these little pop-ups right here. Well, I can go ahead and hit plus, right? And you can see it'll speed up the video. So what I've started doing is I started popping up to about 1.5 speeds, and that was cool. I can get through a video now on 2 speeds. Hey Wilma, hey Pat, thanks you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. So anyway, but this thing has been just a huge time saver for me. And what I'll do, I'll give you guys some links in a little while to where all this stuff is and kind of where you can find this all. But this plugin has been absolutely huge. It's amazing. Like I said, I use this thing all the time. You could speed it up, you could slow it down. But for training videos and stuff like that, it's nice because you can whip through it. Instead of a lot of people, what they do, they'll click on here, right, to fast forward. Instead of doing that, you can just set up short keys. Like I have this short key of D set up. So as I'm watching, if I hit D, you'll see the number kind of pop up there. So humongous time saver. I am telling you, it's one of those things that you definitely want. So another one up here I use is called Grammarly. I'm horrible with English. Like I type terribly. This thing is a humongous time saver. And what it does is, as you type, if you type stuff that's wrong, so like as I'll start typing, I was like, this is I don't know, and if I spell something wrong, day to whatever, right? It'll actually start correcting things, and it'll highlight kind of what's wrong. You can go ahead and correct them. If there's grammar mistakes in here, it'll pick those up as well. It allows you to go ahead and fix them on the fly. Humongous time saver. Yes, Wilma, yes, you have the plugin ready too? Awesome. But yeah, it's a great time saver, especially if you're horrible at typing or make a ton of mistakes. This thing is absolutely awesome. It does kind of mess up some sites, I have noticed, but for the most part, it's been fine. But it is a great little thing. You can even get it to work on your desktop as well. I know Word has some stuff built in, but for almost anything that you type, Grammarly is definitely cool. So another one is, I do a lot of things with screenshots, and some people are like, how can you do that stuff so quickly? So there's a couple screenshot things that I use. I use something called Snagit, which is kind of built into my operating system. But what I can do is I have the ability to do a full page capture. So if I go to some place like let's look at the Ultimate Network. We'll go here. So sometimes you may see that I do images with like a lot of this stuff in here, right? You can go ahead and click this little full page capture, and what it does, it will go ahead and take a full page screen capture of the entire thing. And some people are like, well, why is that useful? There are definitely times where I want to be able to post something in a group, right, that I will not be able to post like an actual link to something. So I'll just go ahead and print this whole thing out, and I'll be like, hey, could somebody check this out? They can go ahead and critique it or kind of do whatever. Great little tool right there. Another one that I use frequently is Loom. I do a lot of teaching like this, a lot of one-on-one stuff, and a lot of times trying to explain things is just difficult. It's much easier to view them, right, or to watch them. And I've done it with some of you guys. I've sent you a quick little screenshot or a quick little video on kind of how to do something, right? So Loom is a fantastic plugin. And what Loom allows you to do, actually it won't work because I'm using my camera. But what Loom will allow you to do is actually do a video screen capture of, it's not going to work right because it's not on the page. It'll allow you to do a video screen capture of whatever page you're on, or of your computer, of kind of whatever. So it's a really awesome little tool that, yeah, see, it's not letting me do it because my camera is being used right now. But it's an awesome little tool to kind of just go through a demo of something real quick, to be like, oh, okay, yeah, you click on here, click on here, click on here, and it'll go ahead and give you a spot and it'll record it and it'll actually give you your video. So I mean, here's my Loom channel. So I mean, you can see I have a ton of videos up here of just demos that I do for people. You can share the link. You can kind of do whatever whatever you want. So just an awesome plugin. So let's take a couple seconds. You guys have any comments, any questions? Let me know. Judy, thanks so much for jumping on. Hey Pat, hey Wilma, Bonnie. I can't see who else is on here. That's weird. Let's see here. All right. Cool. All right, let's keep going. I've got a couple more here. This color picker one. This is an awesome one. I do a lot of design stuff. You can see like any of the event stuff like that. There's a lot of things that I try to find certain colors for. And what's really cool is that this is called Color Picker. And what it allows me to do is I can figure out what any color anything is. So I just click on the plugin right here, and as I drag it over, it'll kind of give me information. You can see like it turns into blue. If I click it, it'll give me the actual hex code for it, and it'll give me the RGB. So this is awesome for things like Canva. If I want a certain color to match, I can click on this, drop it in Canva, pow, and go. But it's one of those little nice to haves that is just it's absolutely fantastic. For you guys that have blogs or that have WordPress page or anything else like that, this next plugin is huge. So this one right here is called PerfMap. And what it does, it actually checks your site to see if your images are too big or take a long time to load. And I'm going to probably be guilty of this, but I'm going to try this right now on Trish's page here. So let's just see what happens. Okay. So I'm pretty good usually about really minimizing images. So so here's our main page right here. So let me go ahead and turn this on. Okay. And what it'll show you basically how much time it takes to load up all the images on here. So you can see this one took I am usually really good about this, and I'm not sure, but I did a horrible job. But you can see these images right here are not the right size for this page. And this is kind of telling you, hey, it took this long to actually load this image, this long to load this image. These really want to be really in like the yellow time frame. Or actually green is really what you're after. But this is a great little thing. It's called PerfMap. When you actually use it and take advantage of it, it does its job. But let's see, ideal for the colors on WordPress. Yes, exactly. So that's another great thing. There's just tons of these things I use all the time. I'm trying to think of this other one right here, View Image Info. So I use Google Images a lot to search for certain things. So for example, we can go to social media. If I just do this, let's do a search for social media. And then, whoops, go to images. So let's just look at, say, this image right here. This plugin right here is called View Image Info, and it's a fantastic plugin, because what happens is when it's on, right, every time you right mouse click on an image, it'll show View Image Properties or View Image Info. Okay, you can click on that, and it'll tell you all about the image, right? It'll tell you the dimensions, what type it is, if there's any alt tags on it, a quick little preview, and then where it actually lives. So for this particular image, this is the actual image link for it. So I can actually just click on that, and then I can do whatever I want with that. Now, obviously, you're not supposed to be using images that come directly off the internet without giving people credit, so I will say that as a disclaimer. Say the name again. The name of this one again is video. I'll include a link for everything once we're done here. But it's called View Image Info, and you can go to the Chrome Web Store and you can search for any of them in here. But what I'll do is, like I said, I have a in the social networking professionals page right here. I don't even know where it is in units. We have I thought we had it in here. No, we don't. Okay, I will find it on the welcome page or on the welcome post somewhere in here. There's a link to the resources page, and I will promise I will put that up there. I can't find a link off the top of my head, which is probably not good. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get that on there. What's another one here that I use a lot? This last one, this Page Ruler. Actually, I'll show you two more. This Page Ruler is an awesome one. If you click on that, it'll give you dimensions on how big certain things are. Which is kind of nice, because if you have an image that's ginormous and you need to fit it in a little space this big, there's no reason to have a ginormous image. I can go ahead and block out, see how big I need it, come in here and say, okay, it's 332 by 222. So I'll go ahead and get an image that's around that size, and it'll be a lot smaller. So this is a great little utility for that. And this one is called Page Ruler. Just a great little nice to have thing. So this next one here, I will show you. If anybody's running a group, or if anybody has a group, you're going to want this one. There's actually two of them that I use for this. So you may notice when you came into the Social Networking Professionals group, you were asked a couple questions, right? One of those questions was, what's your email address? Another one was, what do you struggle with? Well, we do that for a reason, because obviously we want to know kind of what you guys are struggling with, and we want to be able to take action on those responses, right? Facebook does not give you a way natively to store that information, so I don't even know why they have it in there. So there's a couple cool little things. One of them is called Group Convert, and this one right here will allow you to capture that information. We don't have anybody looking to get into this group right now, but let me check on one of my little groups. Give me 1 second. I have a couple groups here. Okay, so we have 5 people wanting to join this group. So what Group Convert does is in this particular one, I don't have them. I have them answering a couple questions. So this one right here, particular one, gave me their email addresses, which is what I want. So as I approve these, what Group Convert does, it basically will take all the information stored into a Google Sheet for me, so I can then use it later, right? I can look at their email address, I can put them on an email sequence, I can figure out the stuff that they're asking me, but it's an awesome way to get information about the people coming into your group. And that's one of the reasons why that we ask those questions up front. So we use this to kind of grab that information and just use it. So we also use this other one called Group Convert. Another one called, Groups Pro. So I have a friend, Robert, he's actually in this group that developed this one. So we're actually testing this for him right now. And hopefully we'll be using this one full time. But just another one, he's made a couple really cool changes. He will actually take that email and that email address and actually allow you to kick off an email sequence automatically, allow you to kind of approve people into your group automatically. So it's kind of cool. It's a nice little, definitely a nice to have there. And then here's my all-time favorite plugin I have ever found. As many of you guys know, Facebook can just be a humongous time suck, right? It does what it does really good. Hey Pat, how can you add these add-ons? So if you have Chrome, what it is just an add-on in Chrome, and I'll give you a bunch of links in a little while that will have all these on there. I have a couple of them, but I'll map out the rest of them and then I'll post them up for you guys. And all it is, you just click on it and just add it right to the browser. So, but what do you guys know that Facebook, man, they do what they do well. You get caught up in the scroll and half your day can just kind of go away. So what I use this thing called Facebook Newsfeed Eradicator. So when I come into Facebook, right, this is what I see. I do not see my normal scroll. I don't see my newsfeed. I don't see anything. I have my groups over here, which is really what I'm interested in. And I know I do this for me just because I know that as soon as I get caught up in that scroll, I'm gonna be gone for like an hour. And that's just since I've done this, my work production has skyrocketed and it's been absolutely awesome. So it's definitely helped me out. And then there's this one last one here I will show you, which I love. It's called Momentum. And what happens every time I pop open a new browser tab, right? It'll give me some cool background for the day, give me whatever information I want here, and then I can put in whatever I want to happen today. So I have a list that I keep up track, and this kind of gets updated every day. And then I just give myself a message to myself, and so every time I open up a new tab, pow, this smacks me in the face, and I get to see it, and it just reminds me to keep on track and for today to be grateful. So. But that's kind of that's some little plugins that a lot of people may not know about, but there are tons and tons and tons of them out there. Find some that are useful for you, and if you do find them, let us know what they are and let us know how they helped you. But some of these that I have found have been absolutely humongous game changers. There's a couple in here if you do anything with YouTube. There's one here called vidIQ where I can go into YouTube and I can see almost anything I want to about a specific video. Like I could come in here and look at this, and it'll give me all sorts of
Hey,
information.
I just created a professional
over
Wix
here
site for
about
my
it.
business.
An overview
Let's check it
score,
out.
how many
Go to
users get per
Wix.com.
hour, how many
There are
photos
hundreds of
tagged,
beautiful
the
templates.
SEO score,
Choose one that fits your
everything
business
you
the
need. There's
best.
a whole bunch of information.
With Wix,
so there's a bunch of
everything
these
is
out there
customizable.
that can totally
I'll
help you
start
with your
with
business.
my
So look
title
around. It's in
and
the Chrome
add a
web
photo
store.
of my
You can
favorite
get there
bike.
by-
Cool. With Wix Stores, I manage my inventory, add new products, and track orders, all in one place. That's a game
Hang on, I'm
changer.
trying to get to. I'm trying to get to that.
Having Wix Chat is
So go to
great.
chrome.google.com.
I never miss a customer.
This will get it.
Hey, got a flat. You open?
Drop this
Yep.
in here.
Come on
I'll
in.
also drop all the
I'll
links
add
to the
Wix
ones that-
bookings right here for our weekly workshops. I want to get more people back to
So
the
you
right.
guys could check them out. If you find any that you like, definitely let us know.
Thanks to
Like I
Wix
said,
SEO Wiz,
always
my
cool
Wix
stuff out
site's on the
there.
first
A lot
page of
times people
Google.
don't even know it. So,
Nice. I'm
check
ready to
things
roll.
out. If you have any questions, let me know down there. Drop
Go to Wix.com. Create your stunning website today.
Just kind of help you guys out today. Kind of discover a couple things that maybe you didn't know about. Maybe you will find some things that will
gosh.
actually make your life even
It's like
easier. So if you do that,
It's
let
way
us know.
better.
Absolutely
I can't believe
So,
that. What
You
is
guys have
this?
an awesome rest of your day. If you have
has
not
over
gotten
5
on our
years
live
of
challenge,
development.
get on there and
Thousands
do
of
them. I
Thrill
want to
beta
see some more
testers.
lives in there. It was
And one
awesome. I
common
love watching you guys
That is so
go
weird.
live.
That is
and
so weird.
the
That's like
challenge
super
tomorrow is going to
weird.
be fun.
Kind of weird.
This is a little weird. That's weird.
But you guys have an absolutely fantastic day.
That's
Take care.
wild.
That's nuts. I feel like I can jump right now.